Have you noticed that over the years, simple tasks like climbing stairs, getting up from the couch, or even opening a jar have become more difficult? Have you heard of people losing strength without even realizing it? And what if I told you that there is a seed with more protein per gram than a whole egg, and that this could be crucial in preventing a silent problem that affects millions of people over 60? In this video, you will discover 7 superfoods that can help you, or someone you love, maintain muscle strength, energy, and vitality for much longer. And the best part, at the end, I'll teach you a simple combination you can make at home, without expensive supplements or complicated diets, to start feeling a difference in just a few days. Stay with me until the end, because I will show you exactly how to use these foods in a practical routine, with a powerful suggestion that works even for those who can't exercise regularly. My name is Kenji Oshiro, and you're watching the Global Health Guide channel. Take a moment to subscribe here so you don't miss any content that will help you live with more health and quality. Let's start by understanding a key point. What is sarcopenia? Sarcopenia is the technical name for the loss of muscle mass with aging. What many people don't know is that this doesn't happen overnight. It's a slow and almost imperceptible process. A study from Harvard University showed that, starting at age 60, the body can lose 1% to 3% of muscle mass per year. And the most worrying part? This can continue happening for years before a person realizes something is wrong. That's exactly what happened to Michael. He's 67, always been active, but in recent years, he started finding it hard to do simple things like getting out of bed or carrying grocery bags. What he thought was normal for his age was, in fact, progressive muscle loss. Fortunately, Michael discovered he could reverse much of this with smart nutrition. The truth is, your body can still get stronger, even after 60, 70, or even 80, as long as you provide it with the right nutrients. And here's the good news. There are natural, accessible, and powerful foods that not only help stop this loss, but also rebuild muscles and give you more energy in your daily life. Let's start with our superfoods. Chickpea flour. You've probably seen or eaten chickpeas in salads, soups, or classic hummus. But what few people know is that the flour made from them is a true treasure for those who need more strength and endurance. Just 100 grams of chickpea flour provide more than 20 grams of high-quality plant-based protein, plus iron, fiber, and folic acid, all essential for muscle and nerve function. Another detail that makes this flour special: digestibility. For older people, the digestive system may not process certain whole foods as well. A study from the University of Reading in the United Kingdom revealed that older adults' bodies absorb amino acids better when grains are ground, like in flour, than when they are whole and cooked. In other words, it's easier for the body to make use of the nutrients. And it's super versatile. You can use it in pancakes, breads, fritters, or even mix a spoonful with warm water and spices for a quick, nutritious porridge. On top of that, it's a source of vitamin B6 and tryptophan, 2 compounds that help produce serotonin, which can improve mood and sleep quality, something that also influences muscle recovery. Moringa powder. If chickpea flour impressed you, moringa might surprise you even more. Known as the miracle tree, moringa has its origins in traditional medicine in regions of Asia and Africa. But modern science has already confirmed that it is truly powerful. A single tablespoon of moringa powder offers about 7 grams of protein, more calcium than a glass of milk, more potassium than a banana, and more iron than spinach. All these nutrients are essential for preserving muscles, bones, and reducing inflammation. A powerful combination for those who are aging. And there's more. A study published in the Journal of Food Science and Nutrition showed that seniors who consumed moringa daily for 3 months showed improvements in hand strength, balance, and physical energy. It's an impressive result, considering there were no drastic changes in their routine. Moringa is also rich in antioxidants like quercetin and chlorogenic acid, which protect muscle tissues from damage caused by free radicals, the same ones that accelerate aging. It's simple to consume. Just add the powder to smoothies, teas, soups, or even a glass of warm water. Its mild flavor pairs well with both sweet and savory recipes. Cooked quinoa. Although it looks like a grain, quinoa is a seed, and it's one of the few plant-based sources that provide all 9 essential amino acids. This means your body can use quinoa's protein in the same way it would use protein from chicken, eggs, or fish. A cup of cooked quinoa has about 8 grams of complete protein, plus magnesium, phosphorus, and manganese, minerals fundamental for muscle recovery and nerve function. And there's another important point. Quinoa is slow to digest, which keeps your energy levels stable for longer. Unlike many carbohydrates that cause blood sugar spikes and drops, it provides steady fuel for the body, great for preventing fatigue and giving you energy throughout the day. A study conducted by the University of São Paulo showed that seniors who consumed quinoa 3 times a week had better muscle recovery and greater endurance after light activities. In other words, even without a gym, just with light movement and good nutrition, the body responded well. You can prepare quinoa like rice, mix it with vegetables, use it in soups, salads, or even as a base for a breakfast porridge with fruit. Now I want to hear from you. Do you already use any of these foods in your daily life? Or are you curious to try one of them for the first time? Share in the comments below. Your story might help someone else take their first step too. In the next part, you'll discover 4 more superfoods, including a simple and affordable food that helps prevent falls and improves balance. And at the end, as promised, I'll show you how to use all of this in a practical routine without complications. Stay with me because it's worth it. If you've made it this far, you've already understood the importance of nutrition in fighting sarcopenia, this silent muscle loss that can compromise your independence over the years. And as we've seen, foods like chickpea flour, moringa, and quinoa offer more than nutrients. They deliver vitality. Now let's continue with 4 more superfoods that help preserve your muscles, strengthen your bones, and ensure you keep doing what you love for much longer. And the best part, at the end of the video, I'll teach you a simple combination to use all of this in your daily life without needing to radically change your routine. Let's continue. Firm tofu. Tofu is made from soybeans, but don't be fooled into thinking it's just an option for vegetarians. Firm tofu is an excellent source of complete protein, meaning it also provides all 9 essential amino acids the body needs, something rare in plant-based foods. Every 150 grams of firm tofu, you consume about 15 grams of high-quality protein, plus good doses of calcium, magnesium, and isoflavones, natural compounds that mimic estrogen and help, especially postmenopausal women, protect bone and muscle mass. The difference between firm tofu and softer varieties is the water content. The firmer it is, the more nutrient-dense and easier to use in grilled, baked, or stir-fried recipes. You can add it to salads, vegetable stir-fries, or even mash it as a substitute for scrambled eggs. A study from Kyushu University in Japan observed that seniors who consumed firm tofu 4 times a week showed a slower decline in leg strength and maintained better balance while walking, in other words, less risk of falls and more independence for daily tasks. In the case of our friend Michael, tofu was a game changer. He started including tofu in his dinners, along with sautéed vegetables and brown rice. Within a few weeks, he noticed he was more willing to walk with his grandson in the park, something he had been avoiding because his legs felt weak. Sunflower seeds. Often undervalued but extremely nutritious, sunflower seeds are one of the most practical and tasty ways to add protein and antioxidants to your diet. With nearly 21 grams of protein per 100 grams, these seeds are also rich in magnesium, selenium, and vitamin E. 3 nutrients essential for those who want to maintain strength, mental focus, and joint health. These components act directly on muscle recovery, fighting inflammation, and cell regeneration, A study from the University of Barcelona pointed out that enzymes involved in muscle metabolism are stimulated with regular sunflower seed consumption, even in people with low physical activity. This means that even if you don't exercise frequently, your body can still benefit greatly just from the right nutrition. Additionally, sunflower seeds contain natural anti-inflammatory compounds called phytosterols, which help reduce joint pain and muscle stiffness, two common issues as we age. They can be easily added to salads, soups, yogurts, or used in the preparation of breads, pancakes, and even smoothies. Their mild flavor and crunchy texture make this addition easy and enjoyable. Sasha Inchi seeds. This might be a name you're not yet familiar with, but you should be. Sasha Inchi seeds come from the Amazon region and are considered a superfood par excellence. With up to 30 grams of protein per 100 grams, they have more protein than most known seeds and nuts. And it doesn't stop there. They are also extremely rich in essential fatty acids, especially omega-3, which helps reduce inflammation, improve brain function, and protect the heart. These fatty acids also promote muscle health by improving communication between the brain and muscles, something crucial as we age. Additionally, Sasha Inchi is rich in lysine and leucine, two amino acids especially important for muscle regeneration. A study conducted at the National Institute of Nutrition in Peru revealed that seniors who consumed Sasha Inchi seeds 3 times a week experienced increased arm strength and significant improvement in muscle tone. You can consume the seeds roasted as a snack or use them in powder form in shakes, porridges, and soups. Michael, for example, started using the powder in his breakfast, and according to him, his morning energy improved noticeably. Hemp seeds, and now we come to the star of our list. Hemp seeds might be the best-kept secret in nutrition for people over 60. With about 33 grams of protein per 100 grams, they surpass even the egg. Long considered the gold standard for protein quality. But what makes these seeds even more special is the combination of nutrients. Complete protein, high bioavailability, the body absorbs and uses it well, plus minerals like iron, magnesium, phosphorus, and zinc. And more, they have the ideal ratio of omega-3 and omega-6, which help protect joints and regenerate muscles. A study from the University of Alberta in Canada followed adults over 60 who consumed 2 tablespoons of hemp seeds per day for 8 weeks. The result? Improvements in strength, balance, digestion, mood, and even sleep. This makes sense. To rebuild muscles, the body needs to sleep well, digest well, and stay emotionally stable. And these seeds act exactly on those points. The best part is that they're easy to use. Sprinkle them over fruits, yogurts, vegetables, rice, soups, or even in coffee. They have a mild flavor, don't need cooking, and pair with almost anything. Michael was one of those who benefited the most. Just by adding 2 tablespoons of hemp seeds in the morning, he started feeling more active and focused, something he hadn't felt in years. Have you heard of all these seeds and foods? Are any of them already part of your routine? Write in the comments below. I read everything, and your experience might inspire others. In the third and final part, I'll show you how to combine all of this in a practical way without complications. I'll teach you step by step a simple, powerful, and easy-to-repeat meal for the week, the combination that can accelerate your muscle recovery and help you maintain strength. Now that you know the 7 superfoods that can transform your muscle health, it's time to put it all into practice. And the best part, without needing to drastically change your diet, without expensive supplements, and without complications. What I'm going to show you now is a simple, nutritious, and incredibly effective meal suggestion for those who want to fight sarcopenia naturally. I call it the Morning Strength Bowl. It's an ideal option for breakfast, especially if you're over 60 and want to start the day with more energy, focus, and vitality. This combination brings together everything your body needs to preserve muscles, protect joints, and ensure a more balanced internal function. Let's go to the recipe. Morning Strength Bowl. Ingredients: 1 tablespoon of hemp seeds. The highlight: 2 tablespoons of cooked quinoa, can be leftovers from dinner. 1 tablespoon of ground flaxseed, 1 tablespoon of sunflower seeds or Sasha Inchi, half cup of unsweetened natural yogurt or plant-based yogurt, half chopped banana or half apple, optional, a bit of freshly squeezed lemon juice to help with iron absorption. Preparation method. Start by placing the yogurt or plant-based milk in a bowl, add the cooked quinoa, mix in the seeds, first the flaxseed, then the hemp seeds, and finally the sunflower or Sasha Inchi seeds. Stir well until everything is incorporated. Finish with the chopped banana or apple. If you want, squeeze a few drops of lemon juice on top. That's it. This bowl provides between 15 and 20 grams of complete protein right in the first meal of the day, plus fiber, healthy fats, and essential minerals like iron, magnesium, and potassium. It's a direct boost for the muscles, nervous system, hormonal balance, and even the gut, which, as we know, impacts everything in our body. For those who have difficulty chewing or suffer from slow digestion, this bowl is ideal. It's light, easy to prepare, and can be adapted with different fruits, another type of cooked grain, or even swapping the yogurt for a warm plant-based base like almond milk or oats. And the most important thing? Consistency. The secret isn't in a miraculous meal, but in creating a habit. Make this bowl 4 times a week and observe how your body responds. Many people, like Michael, report that within the first few weeks, they already feel more energy in the morning, less joint pain, and even an improvement in mental clarity. Michael, for example, reported that this meal made him abandon processed cereals and start the day with much more focus and good mood. He says that today, at 67, he feels more energetic than he did at 55. All this because he chose to take care of his nutrition before it was too late. You can do this too. And the best part, without major sacrifices. It's all about making small adjustments, choosing ingredients that nourish, strengthen, and protect. And if you combine this diet with a light walk, some simple stretches, or even taking the stairs instead of the elevator, the transformation can be even greater. Many people believe that losing strength, having pain, and living with limitations is something normal with age. But that's not quite true. Your body still has the capacity to regenerate, strengthen, and give you freedom. You just need to provide it with what it needs. Now tell me, which of these foods will you include in your breakfast this week? Write in the comments below. Let's see who will start this change along with you. If this content helped you in any way, like this video, share it with someone in your family who is also aging and wants to stay healthy. And of course, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any natural tips for living with more vitality. Your strength is still there. It just needs to be activated. And that starts with simple choices like the ones today. Until the next video.